Hi, it's Edie here, coming to you from the home office in San Antonio, Texas. I help stressed out people own their lives through developing powerful self-care practices, also known as habits. Today I want to talk about being thirsty. I want to talk about water and hydration. Why? Because it is vital to life. Now, one of the things that we talk about, is that we're mind, body, and spirit. We're not just a mind, we're not just a body, we're not just a spirit. We are total. We are mind, body, spirit. And when we help one area of our lives, we help the rest. And so how does drinking water help us? When my son was little, he had chronic ear infections. And I'll never forget his doctor sitting me down and saying, "Look, Edie, you've got to have him drinking plenty of water. He's got to stay hydrated. And that way his sinuses can drain properly and he won't get these ear infections so badly. Water is really, really important. You'd be surprised at how many ailments are made better just by drinking plenty of water." And I heard him and I listened to him. And 50 years later, I started doing what he said. I know, I'm a slow learner. Are you? So my practice now is that as soon as I wake up in the morning, I have 3 big glasses of water. So 16-ounce glasses. It's probably 3 15-ounce glasses of water because I don't fill it to the brim, and it's to the brim to make it 16 ounces. But it's a lot of water. And I drink water during the day because I don't want to be over thirsty. Drinking water has helped me in so many different ways. So my mind is clearer. I'm not as foggy sometimes as I once was. And I believe that hydration helps that. And the research says that hydration helps us to stay clear-headed. I need to be clear-headed, don't you? And so that's one way that it helps. Another way that it helps me physically. When I looked at a picture of me from, I think it was about 8 years ago, and I have really dropped a lot of weight in the intervening time. And part of that has been water. A part of that has been, instead of believing that I'm hungry all the time, I drink a glass of water. And a lot of times I was thirsty. I wasn't hungry. And so satisfying that thirst makes me able to not snack, not overeat, and it keeps me strong and healthy. It also keeps things cleaned out. And so you know how water refreshes things. Like in the power wash exercise, if you don't remember about that, I encourage you to go on the YouTube channel and look up the one that says power wash, because it's a really fun exercise. But the power wash exercise talks about the cleansing power of water. So drinking plenty of water is really, really a powerful thing to do. Now, spiritually, we thirst. We thirst, we long the way our body longs for water. Our souls long for love. Our souls long for nurture. And so it's a metaphor for what it is to fulfill that longing when we drink a glass of water. So it's a powerful thing to do for ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. And I encourage you to pay attention to how much you are drinking, and then see if you can increase that by little, however much you want to. And track that for a little while and see if it makes a difference. Pay attention to your body, to your body's need for water, your body's need for rest, your body's need for nurture. But especially right now, let's pay attention to our body's need for water. There is research that says whatever you drink is fine. There's also research that says if the caffeinated beverages are dehydrating. And I'm not a scientist. I don't know which is correct. So I encourage you to pay attention to your own body. I do know that drinking carbonated beverages that have sugar in them, or the sugar substitutes, can be really hard on our bodies, on our pancreas, and so I don't recommend them. But you, and you know what you can and will do, and I'm okay with that. Whatever you want to do is perfectly fine. But I encourage you, exhort you, invite you to pay attention to your hydration. Love yourself enough to pay attention. Listen, if I can help you in any way, I'd love to. But if you think that this video is valuable, I encourage you, invite you, and ask you to like and share, because sharing with your friends is a really, really good thing to do. It's not about me. It's about helping others and helping your friends. Talk to you soon.